Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. It is NFL Week 9, Monday after Week 8, and we're doing our regular call with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, taking a look at the Thursday night game. Joe, thanks for being back with us.
Mr. Loshak, I enjoy your videos, especially the ones with me, so thanks for having me on.
All right, Joe. Well, New Orleans, Carolina, kind of an interesting matchup, another tough line. You take all the games that I ask you to take, so we wouldn't expect your record to be phenomenal in our videos. How's it been at your website this year? How'd you do last week? Sorry.
Another nice 4-2 NFL Sunday. We're 5-2 the last 2 weeks with our highest rated Wise Guy plays in the NFL, and that's with one that is pending Monday night. We're doing this before the Monday night game, so we're back on track, to say the least, from 27 years of winning at OffshoreInsiders.com.
All right, sounds great, Joe. And I do want to remind all our viewers that the videos that Joe does with us all cover games that I asked him to take. Again, so, sometimes those are coin flip games. Sometimes, they're the toughest lines on the board. At the picks at Joe's site are what really matters as far as his record is concerned. All right, New Orleans, Carolina is the Thursday night matchup. Carolina is a 2-point home underdog. Total's 48 or 48.5. And the Saints, of course, got the big Sunday night win at home, right, against Green Bay and Carolina. They lost to Seattle, but they did get the cover in that low-scoring game. So I guess the first question here is what New Orleans did last week likely to repeat here on a short week on the road? I'm not exactly sure. Carolina, that was a big under game, but in general they've been pretty high scoring. So this is a tricky one. In my opinion, the safest bet I think would probably be the over at 48. If Carolina was getting 3 or especially 3.5, maybe I'd really like them, but at +2. Makes me a little bit nervous. I'd go with the over 48. What do you think, Joe?
No, sir. We do disagree on that.
Okay.
And yeah, you're right. That Saints game was quite impressive, since that was my Sunday night game of the year, and really never in doubt. Now, this is a case where we're going to go head-to-head here. I actually like the under.
Okay.
First of all, admittedly, I do have some metrics that have been really kind to me, and especially since we tightened them up, and it does say essentially that a team that has been generally an over team, and especially if they have bad defensive statistics based on points against, are actually a very good underplay. Now, more importantly than that, or every bit as importantly, D'Angelo Williams, we do expect him to come back for Carolina. Now, that's kind of a good situation, because Williams is somebody who's not necessarily an explosive running back, but again, when it comes to handicapping totals, it doesn't necessarily mean that a better offense means more likely to be over and a worse offense means more likely to be under. I think Carolina, especially if Williams does come back, they'll have a nice ball control offense. I don't look for him to have a Barry Sanders type game where he's going to carry the ball 19 times and break off a couple long touchdowns. But I especially look for Carolina to be somewhat conservative in their play calling, to use most of the play clock. They're banged up on the offensive line. Saints are coming off a tremendous offensive effort. They haven't been quite as great offensively on the road, and you could see how it could be on a short week, a teeny bit of a letdown situation. Not that the Saints are exactly going to get ultra conservative, but with such a high total, I just think this game is going to fall a little bit short of the total.
All right, well, like I said, 48.5 is also a widely available number, so for the purpose of this video, we can give you that. What about, though, the sort of the trend this year that everyone's been discussing, which is that primetime games in the NFL have just been a killer over moneymaker this year?
Well, remember last year, everybody was saying how it was an under, and the theory was going to be that because, the teams are on a short week and they're rusty and they're tired. So, no, there is no long-term trend as far as that's concerned. And really, the big trend this year, and I've been a little bit quiet on it because as we go later on, I didn't want to give away all my secrets, but the true trend this year was first-year coaches on short weeks were phenomenal go against, and especially were on defense. They were giving up tons of points. Now, that obviously does not apply here, and it was especially early in the year. But no, there is no trend of significance as far as I'm concerned to talk me out of the under.
All right, Joe Duffy, an interesting case for the under. Right now, 48.5 is a widely available number. That's Joe's recommendation for New Orleans, Carolina on Thursday. Thanks so much, Joe.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.